But people go into teams, and they just can't give up the respect to the other team.
Yeah,
I mean, I suffer from it myself.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always on the right side, but so it must suck for you guys.
We're friends that laugh, we're friends that shout. Sometimes we don't know what we're talking about, but that won't stop us. Nothing can stop us. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I can show you use the love, just rebrand it enough. It's stronger, better, bigger power, 'cause it is the golden hour. It's the golden hour.
Didn't you just wake up, dog?
No, but I had a long night.
Oh, tell us
What'd you
happened.
do?
Well, yeah.
Work,
Met
fool.
a nice young fellow.
Gang?
Work.
You went to the gang thing? You had a gang meeting?
No game meeting.
Went to that Trump rally. What's up, dog? All right, you ready?
Yep. You were ready.
Are we going, Nick?
We been going.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
we live?
I like the calling chin gay stuff. That was funny.
You know what? I always know when Nick's in a mood. You know what I mean?
I like when Nick's in a mood.
You know what I mean?
I match his vibe.
Yeah. Nick's in the mood. He already told us, like, short break for you guys.
Hey, guys, no lunch? You trying to get her? Yeah,
Right,
man.
this guy.
Yeah, I got shit to
Yeah,
do.
he's like middle management right now.
He's sick of our shit right now. Yeah, man, sick of this bullshit show.
Yeah. So, man.
What's up, man? World's crazy, huh?
Well, yeah, I guess. But listen, they got
It's a good thing.
They got Secret Service for a reason.
Oh, what's that reason?
I mean, because they get death threats all the time. This is just the first time somebody they didn't catch this guy, which is kind of crazy. The guy climbed on the freaking roof. You know what I mean? What's going on with that?
We vibing right now? Or we telling facts?
Oh my God! What are you saying? You're okay. So you're vibing.
I'm not vibing.
No, you're vibing,
dude. I go off.
You think the CIA? You think the Secret Service went like this? Oh, we see him. I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Is that not strange to you?
It was strange. I do agree.
It's the most important area that's less than 200 yards away, and you know what they said?
It's just a lapse.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are
They're human.
Wait, no, those people still grabbed him and surrounded him
After 8 shots.
I know. Then they killed the guy.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, though. All right, everybody's vibing. Okay. So no. Instantly, people were vibing like it's a setup. It's not real.
That's wild.
Okay, and then then people died, and they were like, "Ooh, maybe it wasn't real." But or they're just evil, and they said like, "That's how you really prove it. You kill someone, right?"
Mm-hmm.
But then here's the thing: after all the vibes, and then you see this kid, because the real vibe would be it should be some 45-year-old militant Antifa guy who's on the roof doing this. No. It's some weirdo kid, 20-year-old. Look at him. What? Like, were you not shocked when you saw who it was?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I was.
No, like, are you shocked when you see like a Reddit troll like that?
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
But not
White
only
male.
that, he gave $15 to the Democratic Party in 2017.
Ballin'. I bet they went. Mm-mm.
But for him to be a registered Republican, what's going on?
Well, and then his parents are registered Democrats. He's also a registered Republican. He registered in, 2016. So that would have made him, he's 20. So all that's a little suspect. And then also, he was in a BlackRock commercial, strange. Then also, he's in a very popular, gun shirt. All of it's a little weird. All of it's a little strange. And then I saw one dude who either former Secret Service or current Secret Service. He goes, "This isn't going to trend or be sexy. Here's what happened." He goes, "Of course," he goes, "Secret Service, because they know where Trump's going to be months to years prior on the
years."
Trail. Yeah, they say 8 to 12 months before it's planned out. They go scout the location.
Right.
And that roof was the number one spot. They're like, if you're gonna take them out, that would be what you want to focus on. Okay, cool. Put no one up there. Interesting. Now this dude's going, I know this isn't sexy. It's not a conspiracy. It was so hot out there. They decided to take the guys down from that roof. He goes, so those guys were down resting.
There's people saying that they saw the guy climbing up.
Oh, there's video of it. There's videos of civilians, just casuals
that
going.
guy?
They're going, man's on the roof, man's on the roof. There's also a cop that went up there. He pointed the gun at him. He ran back down. It's weird. This is where it's weird.
Texas cops.
Yeah. Uvalde or whatever.
One of those Uvalde cops.
One of them bitches.
Yeah.
All of it's just strange, man. Now, could it be incompetence? Sure, I guess. I'll tell you right now, though. The Secret Service, the head of Secret Service, they hired this woman, right? Because they were trying to go all woke a few years ago. So then they tried to go all woke and have like more females and, let's put Indians and Asians in there. And if I'm Trump, I'm like, I don't give a fuck who they are. I just want the best people in there. And you saw how they reacted. You see that one girl dip behind Trump? Like she's like bent down like, Jesus Christ. Like not prepared. Not prepared.
Wait.
And then also, I'll tell you right now, this is what I do if I'm Trump. I'm running that bitch like it's the Tropicana in Vegas and it's the fucking girl show in the 80s. You bitches are weighing in. If you're 5 pounds over, you're not on my intel. Like how is that Secret Service so out of shape? Of course they're not going to act fast.
Well, okay. I hear you're vibing right now. But
Facts.
Let me just say this. When is the last time, look this up, Nick. When's the last time there was an assassination attempt?
Reagan.
Just in general.
On a president or
on a president?
Reagan, 78.
Okay, so we're talking, that's what, 40 years ago? Uh-huh. So I get the kind of idea that, like, maybe the Secret Service are like, you kind of have
coasting a little bit.
Yeah, just coasting. Like, you think, like, it's going to be fine.
Think about the hate with Trump. Like, we knew this was coming.
Hold on a second here. Not at his rally, but, I mean, was there even an assassination attempt? Of the last few presidents, who do you think, if you had to guess, would have an assassination attempt against them in this country?
Trump, number one. Most people that follow Trump assume this and predict
You don't think Obama would be the number one answer?
Nah.
Now that's a vibe right there.
I don't think so.
If anybody was going to get an assassination attempt in this
because he's
freaking...
black? Yeah. No, I don't think so. But then also Secret Service, they were on it, right? So there was even thought of.
Well, these Secret Service guys are all saying that they love Trump. He's got a relationship with them. He knows them by name.
But you might have one. The Biden cabinet's like, yo, dog.
The Biden cabinet. Come on.
Bud, come on.
You think, okay,
you know how horrible those people are?
You think that somebody, well, I wouldn't put past any, and I also wouldn't pass them for this being fake too.
This ain't fake.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. So you're telling me that the Biden administration, of the two administrations, they're the evil one and this is the moral one is on the other side?
No, I think they're all terrible
people. Okay, so
people.
what I'm saying is I think both could be true.
I don't think this is see that now you vibing.
No, but
to say that's fake. What? So let's say it's fake.
To say that someone in the Biden administration had him, tried to get him assassinated, you think that's
Do you know Hillary Clinton's record?
Brendan,
that's part of the crew. They're all bad.
Okay,
but to say this is fake is wild.
And it's not Biden administration; it's deep state. Come on, Eric.
and I'm just saying. I think anything is possible. Is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that's not possible. What I'm saying.
The one thing I won't entertain is that's fake. It's like, dude, a father to two girls. And he's a former firefighter, died. To say it's fake and there's a
that's how evil people are.
Maybe
it's to get people to say this kind of stuff. That's what you would do. If I was writing a movie script. Remember that? Did you see Jack Reacher, the first one?
I refuse to watch those. No.
Oh, it's great. I'm talking about the movie with Tom Cruise.
No.
Well, the plot of that is like they killed 7 people, but they were killing one person in particular to distract people.
For sure.
So all I'm saying is, if you were writing a movie script, that's all I'm saying. This is what you would do.
What do you tell the 20-year-old though? Hey man, so you're gonna get up there. We're gonna make you the villain. We're gonna shoot you in the face though.
No. That kid might be a patsy. He might not be the real shooter.
See, now you're talking about that JFK stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But this ain't no. First of all, this ain't no JFK assassination attempt. In the JFK assassination attempt, they killed him, and they killed the guy that killed him, and they locked the records away for 80 years. This ain't that.
The end of the day, the thing that they need to answer for is at the number one target. If you're assassin, is that top of that roof, and nobody's up there, and civilians and police warned the Secret Service, and nobody did anything. That's my number one thing. Like, what the fuck's going on there? Incompetence. It was hot, man. They went down. That don't work for me.
Yeah, I don't.
None of that works for me.
No, because like even with our like no knowledge of how all this works, we watch enough movies to know when we see that we go. The first question you ask, just as a civilian, how's that roof not covered?
Yeah.
But the thing though is like it was covered in the sense that the snipers were there. Why did snipers take so long? Like they're looking around and then they were able to kill him like this?
Well, he got 8 shots off. That's what's weird.
So
that's what's weird. All of it's
what kind of rifle was that? Did he got 8 shots off?
AR-15.
Before this guy went like
AR-15.
before these professional snipers went like this. Boop, pow.
1 shot.
So he was like, coo.
But I'll tell you right now,
The shots weren't even like that. It was like, pow.
I'll tell you right now what's going on with this. Boy, did the Democrats fucked up. Say they're behind. Don't matter if they're behind or not. Boy, did they fuck. You woke up a sleeping giant. Because people aren't paid. But really, like the Republicans, you look at the midterms, no one really came out and vote. They thought they had. I almost said we. Really, yeah, I'm definitely a Republican. But they thought we had it in the bag, so they didn't come out and vote. Now you woke up a sleeping giant. You woke up a sleeping giant.
This is what I'm saying.
Now they can't even steal the election.
Yeah.
He's up by so much. Usually, so when you steal an election, you got to be around 3 to 5%. You got to be around 3 to 5%.
Because I've seen a lot of. There's a number of polls that it's like it's still very close, which is crazy.
I'll pull one up, but you guys got to see this. This has to do with Trump. I've only seen it shared a couple times, but look at the date on this YouTube video, and this is some whack job. But listen to him.
All throughout America, and I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking. People say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming.
Facts.
And then I saw people interceding when I see him.
Hey,
I saw him
you're not
winning.
this guy's target audience.
And then I saw people interceding when I saw him winning the presidency through great.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
It's wild. Now can he see he's going to have diabetes in 2 years? Does he see high blood pressure in his future?
Dude, what do you think? Like, let's, like, in the moment, he was probably like feeling himself, and I get it. Like, he did the bullets, and he's like, it was a great moment. He was like, if you could hear his mouth, he'd be like, "Fuck y'all," you know what I mean?
Fight.
Yeah.
Most American thing of all time.
I get that was great, but the next day, I mean, I wonder what he was thinking about. Like,
scared.
I mean, right?
Did you watch you probably
Gotta
did
be scared.
the Republican convention last night? Did you watch it?
No.
It's the first time I looked and went, oh yeah. You can tell it had its effect on him.
Of course.
He's drained, like emotionally drained.
That's
and my
tough,
wife
man.
And my wife was like, God, he looks tired. I'm like, someone just tried to shoot him in the face.
Yeah, let me just say.
And then he has to go straight to here.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Like, I'm no fan of either one of these guys. The political landscape sucks.
Yeah,
Both these old fucks need to go away, right, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to. Like, I think that was terrible. I think that was a terrible thing that happened. And it's like, and all this stuff is awful that's been going on, man.
All it's
just
terrible.
like you say, like, like everything that happens seems to be like, well, Trump, more Trump. Now he's, trying to put him in jail, all this kind of stuff that's been going. Just the way it's been done is like poorly executed. That's what I'm saying, though, is like, whoever, if it is, let's say if it is the Democrats, or if they're the deep state, which to me it makes more sense that the Republicans are deep state. They probably really working together, in my opinion. Whoever the deep state people are, they working together. You know what I mean? But this doesn't see whoever's in charge.
They're panicking right now.
This is terrible.
It was that,
this is what they
doing,
want.
They don't want this. They're doing whatever they can to make sure Trump doesn't win, because he goes against the system.
Yeah, but
so
look
they're
at
doing
this
whatever they
poll,
can.
Brendan. This is what I'm saying. This is not him way up. Both of these candidates suck, and no matter what happens, it's still going to be this.
Yeah, I will guarantee by November that Trump's up by more than 5.
I don't agree,
especially now.
And all the
Especially
different,
now.
you would think that it would already be that.
These polls are always a little off. You can never trust the polls. But here's the point with all this. Here's the point with all this is since Trump went through this, I think it unified a lot of people, especially on the Republican side, who weren't like too on board with Trump. Now they're on board with Trump, right? So they're going to go out and vote. It ignited this fucking unification of America. Democrats are a Democrat. But I think even some on the board, I can fuck with that. Dude, I can fuck with that. So now, remember, the Democrats, and the Republicans back in the day, but Democrats, they want to do this mail-in voting ballots, and you don't need an ID to vote, all this horrible shit to steal the election. But now, I'm telling you, by the time
that's a whole vibe, because then we could talk about gerrymandering and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we can for sure. Yeah, we can.
Well, that's a very
Republican
white people.
Let me finish this.
Making sure that black people can't vote properly. Like you need to stop.
You talking about?
You know how Rogan said stop talking about that.
You talking about the past?
You know how Rogan said don't talk about that stuff. You shouldn't talk about this.
Black people can vote now, though.
I'm saying you shouldn't talk about it. We shouldn't talk about that.
About mail-in ballots,
dude.
You know what? So
all of the election stuff is
I need an ID to drive a car,
Stop.
but I don't need an ID to fucking vote for the president of the United States.
You need to stop talking about this stuff. It's all like all the stuff about the election stuff is bad on both sides.
None of it's good.
Okay, but don't.
None of it's good.
Let's not act like it's like the Democrats are the only ones stealing elections.
No, but you're selecting what you want to hear.
No,
I'm
hearing
do
what
this.
you just said.
But you're not, though.
You didn't say Republican.
Yes, I did. I said they
rewind the tape where he said Republicans steal elections.
No, I said they both do it. Republicans are going to steal this election.
We need Chris.
Yeah. Get him on a Zoom call right now.
The point is, they're gonna try and steal the election. He's gonna be up by so much; it's literally impossible. It'd be too obvious. So that's out the window now.
I don't think that's gonna happen at all.
It can't now. It can't.
I don't think it's gonna be. He's not. Listen, both these candidates are terrible. And the fact that what's-his-face, the bad voice guy, is still in the race, he's taking votes too. It's like 40-40, 10-15 to him, It's like he needs to endorse someone. But anyways, look, I think this is much to do about nothing. I think that Trump is going to win, and in 4 years, he's going to go away. And then we're going to move on with our country like we always do.
And the economy be booming, and it'll be cool.
Whatever. You better check your accounts. The economy's booming now. The stock market is on fire.
Inflation would beg to differ.
No.
Gas,
the middle of America, middle class people, they're not doing well.
The
poor people not doing
Americans,
well.
The majority.
Well, I'm just telling you, the economy. The economy is doing great.
I think
my shit is up 20%. Our economy's doing great.
Based off you personally.
Okay, but everyone I know that is investing in the stock market. Literally everyone I know that is invested in the stock market. Their account is doing great.
That's fine.
Both sides are for the rich to get richer, man.
100%.
Anyways, I just feel like they think. I think Trump is gonna do what he does, and then he's gonna go away. I don't think he's gonna become a dictator. I don't think he's gonna do away with term limits and all that stuff. I think he's just gonna be like, hey,
he'll get us out of the wars.
Let me do this.
He'll get us out of the wars.
He's gonna be like, I don't want to. Let me talk to my guy. Hey, dude, get out of Ukraine.
He'll get us out of Ukraine.
He's gonna have
tighten the borders.
Yeah, whatever the things he wants to do.
That's all we need.
He'll do it, and then he'll go away. And then we'll have someone else will be there in 4 years. You know what the thing is? He would have. If all this nonsense about trying to put him in jail and all this stuff, he wouldn't even
have a chance.
He would have had a chance.
Democrats
he would have got
up.
demolished because even people in the Republican Party don't like him. But you know what? There's people I respect on the Republican side that I hear them talk, and they're very much like voting for him, regardless of what people say about his morals and all that kind of stuff. They still go, yeah, but I think he's going to be better for the country. There's got to be this part of you that's got to go, let me listen to this, people. It's not everybody's wrong. You know what I mean?
But people can't.
I hate that.
People can't because they're like,
just because you vote for Trump or support him, it don't mean you're a bad person. There's other things you think about that go into a play.
But people go into teams and they just can't give up the respect to the other team.
Yeah,
I suffer from it myself.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always on the right side, but so it must suck for you guys.
Who's you guys?
No,
who's you guys?
I'm playing.
You looking over here at the minorities?
I'm playing, man.
You mentioned gerrymandering. Have you ever seen the city limits of LA?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just like goes down to the beach with like a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so they don't have to pay like port taxes.
Yeah, it's
pretty wild, huh, guys?
Good shit, Nick.
Call Chris. Can you
Good shit,
Chris?
Nick.
I texted him.
Good shit, dog. I think times are gonna get wild, man. And when people talk about civil war, I'm like, good luck with that.
Yeah, no one.
All conservatives.
First of all, no one cares that much People like their life, man.
Agreed.
Like they thought that when Trump, that there was this whole when Trump didn't win, and all the people that think that the election was stolen, all those people that they're gonna rise up. Nobody cares.
That was about 13.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. Nobody cares about this assassination attempt. It's not changing people's lives.
Oh, I see. I don't think it changed their lives. I think it
people
wakes
aren't in the
people
streets,
up.
man.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Also,
People don't care as much as people think they care.
Especially on the right's not going to do a lot of protests in the streets, and it's just not what.
It's not what people do.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
Not people on the right.
Go ahead.
You know, we don't
God.
protest and do all that bullshit.
What are you? They're in the middle of America on their farms,
Making money, paying the bills.
Not making money.
Yeah, struggling to make money.
Yeah.
It's all weird. It's all fucking weird. But I do this Trump thing. What it did is you'll see on social media too, like people now who are like just kind of quiet in the closet Trump supporters. Now they're like, oh, he took a bullet, fuck it. And the people I didn't think about are like, man, I'm on Trump's side. I'm like, well, look at you.
Yeah,
coming out the closet.
Elon Musk just basically was like he's like, I am a Trump supporter.
And he goes, I'm
$45 million a month he's giving to his thing.
$45 a month.
I know.
God damn, Elon.
Right, 45. Can you imagine like giving somebody? You have enough money to give somebody $45 million.
And not even think about it.
That dude is rich.
Fuck, he's rich.
But I think that's pretty much like I think he's.
And did you see Biden's team?
He said, "I'm done with Twitter." He basically said, "I don't mind that I'm going to lose all my investment in that company because that's it for it."
Yeah, but you see Biden's team now, right? But it took away the whole narrative of Biden, being senile and having, basically Tourette's and just not being able to remember
Tourette's?
shit. Having
He has
dementia.
Tourette's now?
Name something. He probably has it, right? Shaking all the time. So it went from that to now it's just focused on Trump.
What's worse? That he can't remember things, or if he was just up there like America, fuck,
That would be better because I'd be like, oh hell yeah, this is hilarious.
A president with Tourette's would be, But this is the thing too, though. What that it's doing for this is like now, the Biden campaign, they have to stop calling him evil. And stop. They have to stop all that. They have to change their tactic of how they're talking about him, which I think is good.
Yeah, on both sides shouldn't do this because they said Biden called up Trump and Trump was like he was super nice. I bet Biden was like, holy shit, this got out of hand, man. They shoot now?
No, but the thing.
Oh, we shoot.
Something they said that he's never done is like when he was giving his little speech, he said, I called Donald. He called them Donald because behind closed doors. They're probably
they're all on the same team.
They're probably like, yeah, what's up, man?
That's a fraternity.
Yeah. Well, there's only been how many presidents? 46, 47, whatever it is. So the only person you can talk to that understands everything. That's why Bush and Obama became really good friends. Because it's like that's the only person you could be like, bro. Like imagine you finally see those the JFK files.
Did you see
that?
You
can't call anyone. The only person you can call is like the guy that you get. Yo, dude.
There's about 5 people you can talk about that secret with. He's like, did you see that
dead.
shit?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like, you can talk to Carter. Reagan's dead. Who's alive? Clinton, Obama, Bush. The senior Bush died, right?
Yep, he's dead.
There's only like 6 guys alive that like understand what you're going through.
They can gossip about.
That's why Chin and I are so tight.
Fraternity.
Nick's calling Jamie bro, right?
Bro, you believe this shit, man?
Yeah, when they start talking about shit,
Let's
you don't want to
start a
hear.
union.
When they go to lunch.
Yeah, it's a wild time.
It's wild.
It's
It is wild, dude. It is wild. And I'm listening. Like I don't lean any which way. I'm really just like I say, they both should go away. We need to find some young Republican and a young Democrat to come in here. Where are they at?
That's Jimmy Carter's crib.
I just love this picture because they look so tiny. It's just because of the wide angle lens.
Oh, right.
No, his wife looks so
Are they
small.
visiting? Is this a Lord of the Rings movie?
Yeah, there's like 2 hobbits with the.
Yeah. Like, is he at the Shire?
Yeah.
It's Jeff Dunham's openers.
But then
Nick with a funny one.
But then it also looks like the set of Get Out.
Yeah.
Like that house looks creepy as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at that bullshit drawing. In
Did
the
you
back.
see? I know you didn't watch this, but did you see George Stephanopoulos' his interview of Biden?
Yeah, and Biden called him out.
No,
He's like, what are we doing here?
No, dude. You know what I thought about it? It was like I thought, oh, maybe Biden's not senile. He's delusional. What's worse? That's what I want to ask you. What's worse? Because he would not answer the question. He was being very much a politician. He was being very much like, he said, would you take a cognitive test? He goes, I take a cognitive test every day. When I'm talking to the Russian guy, I was like, oh, he don't want to answer the question. So it made to me, I was like, oh, he's not dumb. He's like, what's worse? That he's being like he's delusionally thinks that the polls are wrong, that he's going to win, that everything he's doing is okay. Is that worse than him being like, fumbling words and being old?
The thing is, it's both.
Debate club.
Boom.
It's both.
I
think it's a dash of both.
To me, I don't
And
know
I also
what's
think
worse.
before they walk him out to the interview, they tell him points, so he'll remember that in the minute. But then he's flubbing the words because he's old, man. I feel bad for him. I bet he gets back and he takes his shoes off. He's like, "Fuck, bro."
Right.
I got like 3 more years of just chilling with good health.
I
Like,
think
fuck,
he should just
dude.
lean. To me, he should just lean into being old, and we'd be fine with that. Like, you don't gotta pretend like you can golf and do all this stuff. I love seeing it. Hey, Nick, you should pull up the footage of Trump playing golf and Biden playing golf. These two are terrible. What I'm saying is, like, just lean into it. He should just be sitting there like, look, man, I'm old, but I'm all here still.
Yeah.
I'm talking to people. I'm doing my thing, but they got me walking around and stuff.
He should be like, it's a lot of shit. Like,
It's a lot.
He's like, everyone has grandpas out there. Do they not fumble their words?
Yeah,
Shit happens.
like-
it's not like but here I'm good, man.
lean into that.
He's lying, but
he
yeah.
should lean it.
That boy out to lunch. man.
Oh, my
He
God.
even fumbled when he addressed the assassination. He even fumbled that.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sorry they
bad.
tried to kill Martin Luther King. That'd have been funny if he said that. I don't know, man. Listen, man,
It's all wild.
it's all wild. Are you? But like, who knows? Do the people that watch this show, our fan base, do you guys vote? That'd be a good question. Do you even vote? Are you voting?
Put on the gram.
Yeah, are you going out to vote? Are you really gonna vote? Have you voted? When's the last time you voted? I mean, that's the thing too, man. Is most people don't vote. I mean, when you look at
And then they complain.
The voting, right? They look at that's why I'm saying, like,
You should vote, especially for governor. I mean, if you've seen what Newsom just passed, that law in public schools in California.
what do you do now?
Bring that shit up, Nick.
This guy.
He's bad. That dude's so evil.
Yeah.
Let's take a little break, bud. Let's take a little break. I'll tell you what, I
break
bet
it.
Chris DeLear could use this right now. He's flying back from Australia. He's going to be dog tired. He needs good coffee.
Yes, he does.
That's Trade Coffee. They're changing the way you experience coffee at home. A lot of coffee out there is lame, man. Trade curates a wide variety of coffees from the best small batch specialty roasters in the U.S. of A. They make it personalized recommendations based on what you like and what you want to try. I like a dark roast myself. They send it can't get any darker.
Yeah, and I love this. Trade Coffee is specialty coffee marketplace that matches customers with the best coffee from local roasters across the country. You take a short quiz to share your preference, and Trade matches you to the personalized recommendations. It's a convenient way to experience small batch specialty coffee and support small businesses.
Dude, I filled out that short quiz. I put Trump 2024. They just sent me a strong ass coffee.
It had a white fist in the air.
Yeah. And part of the air on the paper was sniped off. So if you guys want the best coffee in all the land, they got cold brew. They got hot. They got dark roast, decaf, espressos. They got it all. Trade has it just for you. Give Trade a try this summer. Right now, they're offering you guys 30% off your first order when you visit drinktrade.com/golden hour and subscribe. Sign up for any of their subscriptions at 30% off. You'll save on your coffee this summer, and they guarantee you'll love the first coffee or they'll replace it for free. Ooh. That's drinktrade.com/golden hour for 30% off your subscription order. Drink Trade.
So you texted me about that episode of House of Dragon.
Bro, 60 minutes on
No, but let me tell you something. They always do an episode like this to move
Set it up.
to move a couple of chess pieces to set up something big. It was actually an important episode.
I know there's some gems in there, but bro,
I get it.
No action. no dragon. No one got stabbed.
Dude, it reminds me of It reminds me of Walking Dead, where it was like, if there's sometimes I used to say there needs to be more zombie kills versus dramatic shit going on. The ratio gotta be higher for me.
At least a little.
Yeah, so I know what
this
you're saying.
season's been slow,
But
bro.
this is I think the last few episodes have been really great.
Last one was fire.
But this one is, I think it was one of those ones where we're like, okay, we got to set up with the pieces that are moving because we need to know what's his name is. He's really trying to be king.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The whole thing.
You know what I can't get past? That's his niece. His first niece too.
That's how they did it back then, man.
I know, but back then, this is not a real thing.
Well, still during those times, medieval times, they
I guess. But it's like but
it could be like Breaking Bad, where it's like budget cuts, where they only have a certain amount of
no way
money. I know it's HBO.
No,
that's why I tell myself like the Fly episode on Breaking Bad. That almost made me quit the show. I was like, oh, this is.
But that was different. They got a different budget over here at HBO.
Oh, they ball.
They've been getting $15 a month from us for 25 years.
True.
They always have money.
True.
These episodes cost like $30 million. Look it up, Nick. I think they're like a House of Dragons.
Even House of Dragons
per episode. I think per episode they cost.
But the dragon's the most expensive thing, and that you didn't see no.
I don't know because
no dragon.
I think it's like a lot. I don't think the dragon is the most expensive thing. I think it's like there's constant CGI going on because none of these places exist.
It's real to me.
I hate that. That's why I pay for the Apple thing. I have the news because you can get you get the news, you get 2 terabytes, you get Apple TV, all for a certain price a month. It's worth it, and you get Apple Music.
But if you're on a desktop browser,
you can sign into your Apple. When you go sign in, you go
from Chrome too, or just Safari.
From your Me account. No, even in Chrome.
Nerding out.
Yeah, save it for your
Nerding
podcast.
Out.
How HBO kept House of Dragon cost under $20 million per episode. That means it ain't gonna be good.
But that's still a lot of $20 million.
What was Game of Thrones like $100 million an episode? Season 8.
I think it was like that's crazy.
So Game of Thrones $100 million per season per episode. Price tag being roughly at $6 million season 1. Rose to $15 million for the 8th season finale.
Wow.
Do you because you watched it recently, season 1? Do you notice it being not quite as cinematic, or do you notice the $6 million budget compared to the 20?
Yeah, I do actually. When you think about it, because it's all about the. To me, it's all about like the shots where they're showing a lot of stuff.
Like
that's
landscape,
the CGI,
yeah.
landscaping and stuff like that. Because on that in the season 1, whatever episode, remember the fucking White Walkers finally show up. Right when it's like we've been waiting 8 seasons and these motherfuckers finally show up.
Yeah,
I thought that was cheap. Like it was always like
you see pieces or just his
rooms
eyes.
here, rooms there. No, I'm just talking about the landscape, the scope of it. Like it wasn't like a big battle scope like Lord of the Rings where you saw this big army coming. It was always very piecemeal, and I was like, oh, the first thing I think of is budget. I always think, they did that cheap.
But that season 8, like Jesus Christ, man, they had too much money. Like damn, the dragon's a White Walker now. That shit must have been so expensive. Burning down the wall and shit.
I don't know if that's the expensive stuff so much as I think that the unreal looking things. I think that
Building
might actually
all
be
that?
the cheaper stuff. I think it's to try to make stuff not look like CGI. I think that might be the more expensive. But who knows? I'm not an expert in that.
I know slight flex. I flew on a plane with the creators or the guys who directed or produced, whatever. They didn't originally write it, but I flew on a private plane with the 2 guys. And they were saying the biggest, one of the biggest budget the biggest budget hits was all the livestock, all the horses and all that shit. He was like, you're talking about thousands of horses. He's like, it's exhausting.
But that's what I'm saying.
And then you have to have handlers for them.
That's what I'm saying.
People teach them to ride. Then you got to feed them fucking horses.
All that stuff.
Yeah, he was like, that's a disaster.
So who knows? He's
like, we never want to work with horses again.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a nightmare.
Well, there's always that one person
so they killed all of them.
I've been on a bunch of sets. I tell you what's a nightmare is when there's a kid on set. So when there's a kid on set, there's strict rules about how long you can.
You didn't work at Nickelodeon,
Okay, vibing again.
That's not a vibe.
You're vibing. No, I'm kidding.
Nickelodeon, man.
No, but I'm saying you have to So I remember I did this movie, and we're supposed to get these scenes done, but there's always a person there who's like, this is like the Nazi. And they're very much like, it's almost, it's 10 minutes.
Brad has math.
Yeah, he's got to go to, and
Brad's making 20 million episodes.
And it's a nightmare.
I bet.
It's a nightmare because you can't, you're a slave to that. You can't do anything. Like sometimes it's like you don't even get stuff done.
Just adults, you're just grinding to get the scene.
Yeah, you don't finish scenes because it's like, well, we have to do this in the morning because so it's like, oof. So I'm saying those kind of things make the budget rise.
This is what I want to know. When you like, I mean, in House of Dragons they do it, but in other movies they do it. When you see a baby, it's like a real baby. What parents gave up their child to be in House of Dragons?
Check it. A lot of times it's twins. Okay, a lot of times
like the Olsen twins.
No.
They turned out normal.
They have twins. I did a movie where the mom, the parents are there, and they just switch out the babies.
Still wild.
No, but it's like it's only for like when you really see a baby, it's gonna be like just a close in scene, the moment with the baby, and then everything else is fake.
And then it's fake.
Yeah, everything else.
I'll tell you, did budget cuts with that baby, American Sniper. You ever seen that scene where they had the fake baby? I was watching. I went, "Oh, hey, come on!" It was a Couch Patch Kid, and she's like holding it with one arm and his legs like flailing, and it's just plastic.
I hate that. It's like, come on, guys.
Oh, that was the. You know what I'm talking about, Nick? In American Sniper, when they use the fake baby.
I have actually
he was
haven't
holding
seen
it. Bradley Cooper was.
Oh, you're a communist.
Yeah, Nick said it like he has to like
the greatest American Sniper of all time. You won't go see the movie?
I'll watch it tonight.
Fuck, dude.
and you won't.
I don't think I'll have time, but I'll watch it.
I'll tell you what rallied everybody together was Trump getting shot in the air. But what brought everything back down is that girl singing the national anthem at the home run derby last night. Hey, man.
Oh, that's right. You into baseball?
Love it, dude. Hey, man. Have you heard her sing?
No, I'm so.
This might be Roseanne was bad when she did the seventh inning stretch. This takes the cake.
She put out a statement too. Did you see it?
She just put my bad. Trump 2024.
It's a little girl or something.
No, it's a grown woman. She won a Grammy too.
Oh God, I can't.
Oh no, it gets worse.
I can't.
This is in Texas, mind you. She's lucky she didn't get shot in the air. I might as well do it.
No, I think you're worse.
I don't think so, bro. I want that Schaub All-Star jersey. I'll fucking go sing like this.
Let's go. I want to hear. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna bullshit, y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself. That's how you handle it. That's so good. I'm not gonna bullshit, y'all, man.
That's what Biden should do.
Yes. I'm not gonna bullshit, y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself in a facility today to get help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to the MLB, all the fans, this country I love so much for all that. I'll let y'all know how rehab is.
Go to our Instagram.
I bet the comments.
Did you skip the word rendition?
Oh, I love so much for that rendition. Yeah, I stopped reading that.
I thought you were just like, I'll skip.
This is terrible.
It's so bad.
This is so bad. Oh my God.
I like how she did. My bad, y'all. I was hammered. I'm going to rehab.
No. I think this is the way to handle this.
100%.
Like, good for her. Like, that's such a vulnerable thing to put out. Like, that's like she just revealed everything about herself. Right
and even if it's not true, her PR team deserves a fucking. You're the real MVP.
Yeah, the Democrats need to call that PR team.
She doesn't even drink.
Yeah, she's probably been sober all her life.
Well, we just found out she really can't sing, and it's all auto-tune.
True.
Like, what is she really? Can we hear what she actually sounds like?
It actually sounds like they didn't get the right note on autotune. So when she's trying to hit the note, it hit another note. That's what it sounds like. I'm not even kidding. I think there might have been
the autotune was trying to keep up. Like, we can't.
Well, usually the autotune thing needs
you need to program the note. Yeah.
Yeah.
What key you're going to be in. So she might have been in a different key.
I tell you what though, that is one of the most hardest songs to sing. Is a national
and to memorize all the lyrics too.
Yeah.
I bet her PR team was like, "Do we go? You're going to rehab. We go with you. You're coming out as trans. What are you feeling here? What's gonna get America on our side?"
Compared to Whitney Houston,
bro.
You know that was
she was a drunk.
Yeah,
but it was like pre-recorded. I think they
even still. I don't think she could pre-record.
It was amazing though. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was pre-recorded.
Rest in peace. Talk about vibing.
But no, it was amazing.
It's because there's so much to.
And by the way, a lot of TV shows they just do the same thing too, especially in Korea.
Yeah.
All right, I'd rather have that than that bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone was like, "What?
Pre-record this hoe." You know what I mean?
MLB was like, "Fuck."
She should have just done it like that. Oh, say, can you see? I'm angsty as fuck. You know.
Yeah, but even that, who watched that Tiny Desk performance? Like, man, she has.
Well, does she have music out? Like.
I never heard of her.
What is she
before.
known for besides
Let me tell
being
you
a
something,
drunk?
man.
She's got to be in stuff. If
You
she's
don't
that
mess
tiny.
with the national anthem
Never.
in Texas, and like
Never.
not like you know
Remember when the girl messed up the lyrics?
that happens all the time. It's a tough song.
What's her number one song, Nick?
More Hearts Than Mine.
Let me hear it.
We'll listen on Patreon, or we'll have to cut it out.
Cut it
All
out.
right,
let me
let's
just
go.
hear it for a second. 151
Let's go to
million?
you know.
Jeez.
Let's go to Patreon. Why are you giving the editor more work?
Pack a shirt for church.
Okay, stop
because
it.
we'll-
Yeah.
Never heard of her. Let's take a little break, man, because whenever you're gearing up for your next trip, deciding what to bring is always stressful. I wait till the hour before we got to leave to the airport. The clothes I've on either don't fit or they're worn out or just don't match. That's not true, is it? But I'm reading the thing. But then I discovered Quince. It's my go-to for high-quality vacation essentials. I'll be packing for so many trips to come, like the European linen shirts and shorts from $30, breathable tees and polos, hard shell luggage, and so much more. Best part, all Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. By partnering directly with the top factories, Quince cuts out the middleman, and they pass the savings on to you. Pack your bags with high-quality essentials from Quince. Go to quince.com/golden. That's QUINCE.com/golden, and you get free shipping on your next order and 365-day returns. That's quince.com/golden. Never heard of her.
No, but it doesn't. There's nothing. I don't. Chin. This is a Chin thing. She doesn't sound like a vocalist.
She sounds
Right?
like she can sing, but not. She's not a great singer. It's just, yeah.
Don't say she doesn't sound like a
Like
she
a real
doesn't-
singer.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
sound like she could sing in church. She doesn't sound like she just sounds like it's like a thing where she can get a guitar and singing like with three notes and just like you know.
It sounds like she's lost.
It's just like man, it's not even like she. That's why she got drunk. Cause she was like, I can't sing this song, you know?
Or at all. And she's like, fuck, I went down this career path. My fucking parents paid for all these goddamn lessons. Probably how Tiger feels
That
about
sucks.
baseball. My parents paid for all these goddamn lessons. I'm forced to sing. I can't
wonder,
sing.
I wonder if her parents were there. I wonder if like her friends were there.
Of course, they're all watching.
That must have been just.
Yeah.
At least it was the home. I bet you for the actual All-Star game tonight, they're going to have like fucking Ruben Studdard or some shit.
Somebody.
Did he pass away? Did he die?
I love that you had that moment of like, ooh, did I just fuck
maybe
up?
not.
A lot of people died this weekend. He might have.
No,
Who
I-
else died?
Dr. Ruth, Shannon Doherty, Jacoby Jones, one other person.
Oh, and Richard Simmons.
Yeah,
Richard
Richard
Simmons.
Simmons.
That's
Rich
a big
Simmons, a
one.
big one. Boy, it all got trumped by, no pun intended, Trump's heir.
Yeah,
Shannon Doherty from 90210.
I know.
She had cancer for 10 years.
And that's a fucking bummer. I watched it, and I last night, or maybe the day before when they announced she was dead, I'm like, it's a fucking bummer. I grew up watching my
Yeah.
wife's like, I've literally never seen her in my life. I'm like, Shannon Doherty?
My wife said the same thing. I was like,
Charmed?
Shannon Doherty died. She was like, who? I was
Yeah,
like,
wow.
Charmed? She was like, I never watched that. Then I was like, oh, wow. I don't even know the.
It triggered me.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. But I remember Dr. Ruth.
Who's Dr. Ruth?
Yeah. Oh, man. She was great, man.
See, you probably feel like I felt when my wife
Yeah,
said, Dr. Ruth?
She was this little sort of like Polish Russian lady, and she used to talk about sex in the 80s.
Oh, I
And
remember
she was
her.
the only one talking about sex, and it was great.
She was on like infomercials and shit.
But don't confuse her with Dr. Sue Johansson, who was also an elderly sex therapist. She taught me quite a bit. The come hither motion.
We are
on that.
we are learning way too much about Nick right now. And this lady was funny, man. She was funny, and she would just talk about
How old was she?
she was. Still,
90.
I'm surprised she's still alive because she was old when I was a little kid. So this chick has lasted.
That's what I was just saying. That's so funny that you have the same thing. Like, she's been old since I've known her. It's like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman is an old motherfucker, right? It's funny to see. You know what I'm noticing right now is like we're seeing people like actually get old. Like Denzel Washington is starting to look old. Like he's gonna turn into Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like people just get old.
But it's tough because you see him in Gladiator. He looks healthy as fuck, looks like 40. But then when you see him like celebrities, they're just like us. And he's like Irwan. You're like, holy shit, it's a mummy.
You know what I did is I watched the new Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix. Right?
Any good?
it's not terrible.
It's fun. Right?
But you know what it made me do is they have the other ones on there now. So I went and watched the first one, and I was like, oh man, like Eddie Murphy looked great for his age, but when you saw how skinny he was, but I tell you the funniest thing in Beverly Hills Cop, because it was in the 80s. He has a fight with a guy, and he takes the guy, and he's at a buffet, and he tosses him over, it crashes, and you freeze frame, and it's clearly not Eddie Murphy. Like it's like they used to do that all the like that. It's like there was no CGI or nothing.
Some big dude.
It was like the stuntman's face. It don't even look. I bet you can find that on the internet. The Beverly Hills Cop, like the stuntman. It's like the body double stuff.
But you talking
so
about them
funny.
put on weight. I saw a picture. It was like then, now. And it shows the 3 original actors now, like in 2024. And then when they were back in the 80s. I mean, everybody put on 40 pounds.
I know. It's
in the
crazy.
face.
But I'm saying even Eddie Murphy, like, looks great for his age. But when you see how skinny he was, you're like, whoa, wow, this is like.
People forget how big he was, too, because they were playing that, my
Even Tom
girl likes
Cruise.
to party all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, in my head, I'm like, why the fuck would he do that? I'm like, oh, yeah, he was so massive at that time. Like, hey, you want to do a song? He's like, yeah, fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
That's how big he was.
And Michael Jackson was like, he was like really close with Michael Jackson.
I think Michael Jackson had something to do with that song.
Yeah, no, he did another song with him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy was massive.
He was huge. It's funny, and I was looking at Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2, and like Chris Rock, it was like one of his first roles when he was just, he was a valet guy.
Yeah.
And then Damon Wayans, he was like this like gay buffet guy. It was like,
Oh, yeah,
it was just
hilarious.
funny to see like all the I remembered like why Eddie Murphy's the reason why I wanted to do comedy. And just like all the little moments in that movie. But,
Was your clip from the original?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I thought you were
original.
saying it was
Yeah,
from the
it's-
new
No,
one.
it's from the
Yeah.
original clip. This is it right here. Yeah.
Hi, Victor.
You can skip a little help.
34
When this guy gets
34 seconds in.
Yeah, 34 seconds.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, cuz?
Get the fuck away from me, man.
Bro.
Brendan!
Holy
Look how dude,
fuck,
it would be
dude.
like if it was like me and then his chin thrown it. You know
Look
what
at
I mean?
that guy.
Looks like Richard Pryor.
That's what I always say.
Dude, that's
too.
Carl's Weather.
Like, who the fuck is that? But that's how we did it in the 80s, baby.
we couldn't rewind back then.
That's
So
how we did
quick.
it in
like-
the 80s, baby. No, that's so obvious that you would still be like, wait, hold on a second.
But you don't give a fuck. You're all right.
Hold on a second. Who's that?
That's not even a hard scene to do. You're just throwing. Some
Yeah, he's just jumping
was
in.
like
You're doing
Bro,
it.
that's what
backflipping
I
or something?
said.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not hard to do. But maybe Eddie Murphy's so slender in this. Maybe they tried it. There was another one I saw. It's an old James Bond clip where James Bond is like running over alligators. Like there's alligators. So he steps on the alligators. But I saw the thing and the stuntman literally walked on alligators.
Real alligators?
Yeah, real alligators. Wow. And they showing all the outtakes where he fell in the water a few times.
And they did nothing?
And they did, yeah. They just, I was like, this is crazy. Look.
That dude's legit running on fuck. We're watching some stuntman legit running alligators and they try to bite him.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's how they did it back then.
And that dude made $40. Dude, look at him. He ran into one, doesn't give a fuck, has sideburns.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a gangster.
This
Sir, you did not get paid enough.
Like this is like,
Oh!
this is when they actually made movies. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. And he got bit.
Well, he's probably covered. You know what he's probably got on underneath? He's probably got on like that mesh shark stuff underneath.
I don't
they had
think
that,
so,
No,
man.
I bet you. I bet he's probably got on underneath him. He's got on like it's like a metal thing underneath.
Oh, the mesh?
I've seen it like because I've seen it where sharks can bite it and it.
Yeah, it's
doesn't.
like what knights wear.
yeah,
it's
something
like the
that.
steel
chain
mesh.
mail.
Yeah, chain.
But it's like a special
Mesh,
material.
chain mesh, right?
Because the guy's just in the water, like, okay, let's do it again. Imagine the director's frustrated too, bro.
Or
get it
after
right.
the third time, he's like, let's do it one more time, and I think we got it. He's all, I'm going to pay $20.
That's why Tom Cruise is such a throwback. He's such
Still
a
doing his own
throwback.
shit.
He's the only. He's like, he does his own stunts.
I know. I just wish he was a little bigger, and I'd respect him.
I know exactly what you mean. You know.
Like when they say he's Jack Reacher, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's like when you see a 13-year-old doing like a BMX thing or something, you're like, okay, I
I'm
mean,
out.
Yeah.
Like there's that movie of that little girl like beating up people. I forget what movie it was.
Kick-Ass.
No, that one was fun.
Yeah.
There's like another one with some little girl.
It's like Anna.
yeah.
Hannah.
I'm out.
Oh, I love that movie. I
I'm
love
out.
the series was great.
Nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
No.
I know what you mean.
Tom Cruise and her, I'm out.
It's like Queen Latifah on Equalizer.
Bro.
She died too.
Oh no.
Shelley Duvall.
Oh, did a ghost do it? Or? she died. She was in The Shining. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn. Sucks when you die and you get overshadowed. Like a bunch of celebrities die.
Yeah, I always say like if you're on like it'd be like if you're on a plane. Like if you were on a plane, but then like
The Rock was on there too.
It wouldn't be like, you know.
No, I'm one of the parents when Kobe died. No one's this like and 41-year-old male. Like nothing. None of my accolades. Nothing.
I always
No
say,
resume.
Man, I always say you know Kobe Bryant was loved because 3 white girls died on that plane and nobody talks about them.
Someone say their name.
You know?
Nothing.
You know what I mean? Oh, what about this? This guy just got off, huh?
Did you see this clip?
No, I didn't see the clip.
I really appreciated the acting that he did on Saturday Night Live, and I really appreciate his politics.
You told one of the witnesses who disagreed with you during an interview
trolling?
that you thought Mr. Baldwin was a cocksucker.
I do not recall saying that. I really appreciated
His look when she said.
How about that guy? We have a text here. You called him a cocksucker.
Yeah, but here's the
you
thing,
told
man.
one of the witnesses
They were trying
who
to
disagreed
like.
with you during an interview that you thought Mr. Baldwin was a cocksucker.
I do not recall saying that.
She panicked. Oh, whoa.
I don't recall saying that. She didn't say she never said it. She said, yeah. What I heard right there says, she just said, I probably could have said that, but I don't recall saying it. That's when you say
I say
that.
a bunch of shit. I was probably joking.
They were trying to get him as their producer, and I didn't agree with that because, like, was he negligent, like holding whatever he did with the gun? I don't know what happened in that case, but trying to say he was responsible because he was a producer is crazy.
Wild.
Because it's like
It's on the armor, right?
No, he's
On set.
he's a big star, so it's just in name. He's a producer
For sure.
He's not hiring people and stuff. You know what I mean? He's just like, we can attach you, and you're gonna get a producer credit.
Correct. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's on the armor she's serving 18 months in prison. The armor
They're about
who
to let her out.
Yeah. But she's the one responsible. Like she had live bullets on set.
Yeah, what was that about?
They said they like to do it between the shoots, like they're in the middle of Albuquerque, so they're just shooting real bullets.
Well,
she mixed them in.
Well, then she
She's
should
also
be in jail.
22 years old.
No, but that's
she got the gig because of
I
her
didn't
dad.
know that. Is that
Yeah.
true? Because if that's true, that's crazy.
Oh, these are facts.
She should go away for more longer than that.
That's what I'm saying.
So negligent.
But she's 22. Whoever hired her to be in that situation should be responsible. She's like, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, I don't know if it was like that, but still. I guess if you hire someone, are you responsible for everybody that you hire? Because then you know.
Well, it's like
You're responsible for everybody you hire's actions?
Well, no, right?
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, it's
In the
like,
time
it's like
that-
the head of the Secret Service. She's kind of responsible for what happened, right? Like, you hired these idiots.
Well, I don't know.
I don't. Someone's head's gonna roll.
Take it full circle, Nick. We
Yeah,
did it.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody's got to be like. What I'm saying is, to get back to that. The last thing about that is, somebody got to get in trouble for that roof not being covered.
100%.
It can't just be, whatever they're. Somebody got to be like. Somebody's got to take the fall for that.
You know what I'm doing if I'm Trump though? If I have his money, I'm hiring my own personal security.
He likes those guys, so he's already come out. He calls them by their first names.
Sure,
and stuff.
I'm like no more. I'm gonna be in charge of the guys we pick. Me and my staff.
What does he know about keeping shit safe?
Some of it can't be worse than that. Clearly, it's compromised. I'd hire my own fucking security, my own intel. They can be there as well, but I'm having my guys run around me. We got to make sure everything's.
Well, it
all
wasn't.
good.
No, but Brendan, the people. It wasn't about the people around him.
It was though.
It was about the people like that should have
for
been.
sure. Well, there's
you know
that,
what I mean?
and then also the people that were covering them.
What they saying? What you got here, Nikki?
San Francisco. What's that say?
Nudists.
Oh, I thought it was a different N word. San Francisco nudists save Brazilian tourists after a pirate tried blowtorching him?
Yeah, it's the most San Francisco video ever.
Dude, can you hear Sam Tripoli just going off right now? He lives for these moments.
Yeah, this is his Super Bowl.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
This
I told you.
This is his
The
UFC.
deep state.
This is his UFC 100 right now.
Yeah. That's great. We should go in there just to be like, Trump, huh? Is this guy naked?
Oh shit! He had a blowtorch. He was gonna...
Are you kidding me? Hey!
Oh, what the naked guy has to get in.
Damn, nobody can fight.
Well, good for this guy in the skirt to go grab the blowtorch.
Shout out to Phil's Coffee.
That's a real man right
Yeah,
there.
the guy in the dress had to go get the.
But he kept it real.
Oh my God!
He kept it real because the way he ran away, he was like, "Hey,
Yeah,
right?
got him.
Got him."
The Secret Service just hired him.
Yeah, that's Trump's new intel right there, right? God, dog.
I was just in San Francisco.
How was it?
It was great. I flew in. United doesn't fly to San Jose anymore, and I got my ticket at the last minute. And I was taking someone with me, so I was gonna just use my miles to get their ticket. And then I saw that they don't fly to San Jose anymore, and I was like, oh no. And I'm looking for the price of the tickets. It was like I didn't want to pay that, so I was like, we flew to San Francisco and drove to San Jose.
Oh damn,
It's not that long.
it's not too bad,
It's
right?
not too bad.
Did you do comedy on Saturday or Sunday night, like
Sunday
at the clubs?
night.
Was
Yeah.
everybody? Did everybody have Trump shit?
No,
No,
nobody even it was nothing.
because I heard there was like a lot of New York everybody's just trying to record something and put a clip out and go viral.
No.
Oh, but not at his show though, because his show, you know.
Oh, it was your
San
show?
Jose Improv.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not doing like
I thought you were at the store or something.
No.
Laugh Factory.
No.
I was at the comedy store.
No,
I was at the
but every
San
other
Jose Improv.
every local comic and comics in New York that night they got on stage, everybody had a Trump bit. Everybody.
Yeah, I was at the Comedy Store that night. I didn't do nothing about it. It was a great crowd. I just did my regular stuff.
Cam Patterson's going crazy viral again.
Who?
Cam Patterson he did a minute on Trump and it was good.
Is that the black kid? Yeah, I've seen all over.
President, well, the nigga that's running, Trump. He got shot, dog. They shot him. This nigga done been shot, staying on went to jail, he done scammed people. And this nigga my uncle, who the fuck? Who the hell, he black, he's officially black now, bro, this is beautiful. They shot him, he was like, yeah, I'm having a fight. He was fine, he was doing like this and walked out with an American flag on him. Like this. He put one of these, like, I'm a real nigga, fuck nigga, I'm out of here. That's hard, bro. I wasn't even finna vote, I'm voting now, dog, he got it. He won. I wasn't even finna vote. I had no skin in the game. I like, that nigga got shot, he won. Fuck the bullshit. He had real ops, nigga. What the fuck?
Real
Joe Biden's
ops.
biggest op is the stairs. That's it. He had real ops. Somebody really tried to listen.
That's good. We don't have to watch.
You know, it's crazy how things go in circles. Because what he's doing right now reminds me of when
Eddie?
Bill Clinton was in office and everybody was talking about Bill Clinton's black because he smokes weed and he plays the saxophone. It's the same kind of material. It's weird how it's full circle how it is. That's just what happens, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
But Cam could just like talk and it sounds funny.
man.
Yeah.
I saw that clip everywhere. Like multiple postings had like 1.8 million views, 3 million views, 4 million views.
That's all you need.
Boom.
You know, but it's all
He's a good
like
dude too, man.
Yeah, he's a cool kid,
Yeah.
and it's like it started. You know, he's just on top of the what's his name, Tucker Carlson. You know, you have that clip with him and Tucker Carlson, and now this. It's like, you know, this he needs to. If he stays in that lane, he's gonna be like,
selling tickets. Yeah, the improv's
Even the
calling
white
right
people
now.
are like, oh, I didn't know I
They're like,
liked
that was really
like
funny.
this."
I'm confused on ops though.
But good for him, man. It's like that's how
I love when that stuff happens
Yeah.
to good people, dude. And he's funny. Good dude.
That's it.
That's it, man.
Nick's gonna put the timer on. Okay, guys.
I guess you got 10 minutes.
Fuck up.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. All right, guys, we love you. Thanks for watching. Chris will be back next week from Australia. You'll hear all about it and his upcoming dates.
Yeah, I got local shows, Covina Laugh Factory.
I love that place.
Covina Laugh Factory and Flappers. I'm doing something at
Oh,
Flappers.
I like Flappers. Best food in comedy.
Is it?
I think so.
All right.
It used to be a macaroni grill.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so they kept the same kitchen, so the food's fire. If you want to win your dream truck, go to drivefastallgas.com, pick up some merch. You gotta automatically get entered to win that badass Ford F-150 Roush pre-runner. Get you some. It ends August 31st, so get you some merch. We got some new fire limited merch dropping next Friday. And I'll be doing a fight companion with Joe Rogan, Gordon Ryan, and Tony Hinchcliffe next Saturday. That's the 27th for UFC London. All right, kids, drivefastallgas.com. Love you.